The car is packed. You got no idea where I'm going. You're just gonna have to find out. Fishing rod, tent, whatever. See you at the secret destination. My chow time, peach, couple of Krispy Kreme donuts, perfect for lunch for that road trip. See you at the final destination. You guys don't know where I am. I'm at the Ardrossan Caravan Park. It's about an hour and 20, an hour and 25 just out of Adelaide. The humidity is pretty high here at the moment, so you probably recognise the tent, guys. A bit buggered actually. I've set up, yeah, so it's 34 off peak for a powered site, which I've got. So I've got the fridge freezer plugged in, also got the lights also hooked up. They're hooked up to my deep cycle, so LED, they chew bugger all. But why am I here, guys? Crabbing. Been out a couple of times with a mate, and obviously we've been at Thompson Beach I think 2 times, and then Port Parham just last week, a good mate of mine. But yeah, a couple of small blue ones and that's it. And I thought, where are these crabs? I know I've been up here about 3 years ago and stayed with a friend, and yeah, we bagged out on big blueies. So I've missed the tide unfortunately today, high tide at the moment, so I could always go put the rod out. I bought some gents and I bought the new fishing rod, and I was just looking actually in the back of my car, and I bought everything else, but I did not bring my boots. Yeah, so you know what that means, guys. I'm gonna have to go barefoot. I've done it years ago when I was younger. Yeah, well, if the crabs get hold of my toes, I'm gonna know about it. But I think I might just maybe just look at the hardware. There's not much to, there's really not a lot of shops up here at Ardrossan. It's a small little town. If you haven't been up here and you are in South Australia, come down for a visit. It's a good little town. It's good for crabbing. Definitely, it was probably the best known for blue swimmer crabs. But as I've just spoken to the few locals up here when I was setting up, sweating me bollocks, setting this tent up behind me. It's $34 for a powered site. You can bring your caravan or your tent. And then tents do say on the website not suitable, but I had to call them up and, well, I'm in a powered site, so here's proof. And you just got spots, you got these green mats. So I'm just my green mats at the back. And I didn't able to connect fully, and I wasn't going to bring back the awning just to connect this awning. I thought that'd be alright. Is what you guys know, when I had the set up in the Riverland, I had it all set up and obviously connected, and it doesn't really matter, there's a bit of a gap, but yeah, I mean, they were expecting thunderstorms and rain here this morning, but I don't know, it all just bypassed, so which is good. I was prepared for the rain anyway. But yeah, check the website out, guys. Off peak is 34 per night per person, or doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter per person. I think it's just per night, so it doesn't matter how many you have. Up to 6 I think you're allowed to, and then you're going to pay another 34 on top. But if you come here at peak season, the peak season's in between October and April, end of April, so April long weekend, which I do have a trip going up with a couple of friends, so I will upload on that one. That's coming up. We're still in January, so I'll have this set up, and I'll also have the boat, and that's going to be up at Ardrossan Caravan Park, or Scout Camp up near Blanchetown. So that's going to be some fun. Got a bunch of friends, and we're all going to let our hair down. That's the end of the skiing season as well, so get the boat out, and then I think from there, I think we're going to probably put the boat on the market, and things are going to change, especially on my channel when I get my fishing boat. Then I can obviously go out fishing. So I could have brought my boat up here, but look, you know, it's just too much for 2 days. I thought I'll go crabbing. Now I got to go barefoot. A little bit peeved, to be honest. Like, I packed everything and I did not bring my boots. Like, here I am. I only came up here specifically for all crabbing. So what do you do? It's just what happens when you're in a rush. Like, I knew I was coming up here as a plan from yesterday, and I left home. It was like 11:30, 12 o'clock noon. Yeah, and I'm actually bugging. I've got them on a beer and been drinking lots of water because it's so muggy up here. So it's going to brew a storm, or I don't know, but who cares, right? I'm prepared for the weather and whichever happens, but hopefully tomorrow I get out there with the tide, hopefully twice, and then head back home Thursday. Hopefully I'll get a crabbing Thursday as well, as long as I have, as long as I don't better get my toes. I'm a bit worried about that. Maybe they've got some boots here I can just hire or borrow, who knows. See what happens. First time I've had this tent in wet weather, so it's a good thing now, because obviously I wanted to put it to the test. I still got all this open, but I do have the plastics to go over that. But I've just checked the radar, and there's not a lot. If it was a massive band of rain, it was going to continue to pour down, I'd change that and then put the plastic so it's like the clear here, so that it all protects. Look, you know, if it does get any heavier, and I can just change it over, it's not a problem. But the best thing I do love about this caravan park, yeah, I have the luxury now of powered, the powered cord, the power box there, straight up to the esky fridge freezer. So tonight I think I'm just going to do an easy ravioli, I think, some cheese. This tent stays pretty cool actually, and most of the time you get these parachute tenting, you touch it and you can feel it coming through. This is quite thick. pasta ravioli. It's so quiet in this caravan park. I think 9 o'clock, everyone's gone to sleep. What's with caravan parks? But I don't know how strict this is, but yeah, I doubt you wouldn't have to play music.